The Golden Knights enjoying a couple days off right now.
Yeah, it's kind of rare for teams at this point in the NHL's truncated season, but sports director Chris Matthews is here to face off with Deryk Engelland.
And good evening. It is Monday. That means it's time once again to face off with Deryk Engelland. Once again, our hockey expert is back with us. And Deryk, it is crunch time now for these teams looking to really jockey for position with just a handful of games left in the season.
Yeah, definitely. They have 2 games against Colorado, 2 games against Minnesota, who they're battling for, those top 3 spots, and then the 2 other games, Phoenix, St. Louis. There's 4 more games and they're fighting for that last playoff spot. So. There's going to be some good hockey coming down the stretch these final 9 games here.
The Knights enjoying a few days off, which is kind of rare at this point in the season, it seems like. But how big of an advantage is that right now?
Well, I think it's huge. Just get that rest. Those guys have been playing every other day, not having much practice time. So now they get a little bit of a practice in, work on a few things, tweak some things that they need to tweak. And the biggest thing is just get that rest. They had a day off before they went to Anaheim. They had 2 days off now. So it's all about getting that rest and healing up a little bit. I'm sure there's some bumped up guys there.
Yeah, there were about 5 guys that didn't play the other night, so it's interesting. Hey, Shea Theodore, I was looking at some stats. He's one of the top defensemen. I think it was number 4 going into the weekend.
Yeah, his upside is just huge. He's so good. He's he's one of those guys that you watch skate, and he's so effortless out there. And he can skate forever. And guys like me are just like, how does that happen? So he's got great hands, great vision, good shot. He's the whole package. He's great, and he's going to be a top D-man for years to come here.
Well, so the Vegas Golden Knights coming off that win over the Anaheim Ducks and breaking a franchise. Now they have a 9-game winning streak, new franchise high.
Yeah, it's impressive. Like I think Pete said, it doesn't matter who you're playing. To win 9 games in a row is something else, and I think that's completely true. It's hard to win in this league. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. Everyone wants to end that winning streak, so to get 9 games is that's a good mark.
Recently, I'm sure you heard Robin Leonard this week talk about his struggles with the virus and the mental illness, which, very real for many players. And he came out and talked about those issues. And you were up in that bubble. And like you were saying, I mean, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's, being in the bubble, it was hard. It was, there wasn't a lot to do. I don't want to say it was like jail, but you're fenced in. You're not allowed out. They did a good job, obviously, keeping anyone from getting it. But it was tough. 2 months in there, and it's similar now. They're not supposed to go out or anything like that, so it's going to take a toll on some guys for sure.
All right, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. All right, Deryk, we're already out of time here once again. We'll see you next week as the Knights now host Colorado on Wednesday. That's going to be a big game.
It's a huge game.
Huge game.